All right, we are live. Live, live, live. And let me see if it pops up. Yep. You probably just got the notification, didn't you?
I did just now. It takes it a few minutes for YouTube sends them out, usually.
Right.
Sometimes it might be a good 5, 10 minutes, or maybe even 15 before I even get a notification.
Right on. I hear you. Totally. So yeah, we there we go. 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 So, oh, that's what I wanted to do. Pin the message at the top. There.
Hey, Barbara.
Hello. Thanks for coming in. So, we are taking a live look, guys, at our winter storm of love 2022. Why did I name it love? Because it happened in the month of February. But yeah, so I'm fighting. I don't want to say some type of upper respiratory thing.
Mm.
I don't know what it is. I go to the lung doctor on the 3rd because that's the earliest I can get in at the moment. So I've been fighting it here and there, and there's sometimes at night that I get really bad difficult breathing and everything else. We are located in Michigan, and I am about where I live, I am 10 minutes from the border of Sarnia, Ontario, in a little town called Port Huron, Michigan.
And I am in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Hello, RV Weekends. Thank you for coming in.
A lot of people call it Northeast Tennessee.
The home of the pals.
Yep. And also home of the Smoky Mountains.
That's right. The Great Smoky Mountains.
I'm about 45 minutes to an hour, maybe.
And the Appalachian Mountains, too, aren't you?
I'm about 45 minutes. Let's see. I say 45 minutes to an hour, maybe a little bit more from the Pigeon Forge Gatlinburg area.
Nice.
Not very far.
She's in northern Minnesota near Fargo, North Dakota. Woo, bet you it's pretty chilly there right now.
I know I'm only about 30, 35, 40 minutes from Spaceman Dudley. He lives in Bristol.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah.
So, Kenny,
Yes.
your trip, let me hear all about it. How was it?
I did not. I learned some lessons going through the TSA for sure.
I've heard all about that. What'd you think of the weather? Let's start with that.
Well, I love the weather. We had about 60 to 65 to 70-degree weather during the day.
Kind of reminds you of Tennessee weather almost, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But without the humidity.
Without the humidity, yeah.
Yes, Michael Ann, we are as white as you are. Seems how you're only like 10 minutes from me. But our snow didn't start here. So they were calling for our snow to start at 4 a.m. Guys, I got up at 9:45 in the morning, and our rain was just starting to turn into like a sleetish colored rain with some snowy mix to it. That's why this evening's commute coming home is going to be a difficult one because I just did a little short video. I didn't post it yet. I'm not going to post it till tomorrow. And I showed like clearing our driveway off and putting a little salt down and talking about the wintry mix that was under the ground and how different it is going to be coming home and things like that to just really kind of key pointing on some Michigan weather here. So definitely a little crazy. I've been busy
Please
though.
keep it.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, please keep it there, not bring it here.
No, I'm gonna turn on the fan and blow it south. Michael Ann, are you ready? All righty. There we go.
Hey, Michael Ann.
Hello. There it is.
Ooh, look at her little wintry mix.
Yeah, we had rain. We had rain till almost like 8 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Get some better lighting here before it started to turn to snow.
Yeah, same with us. Like it was like a slushy stuff. I was out in it this morning.
Well, that's intelligent. They left the box of salt wide open.
On the porch.
Well, the townhouse is where we are. Way out there in the middle.
See it. Yep.
Somebody's left the lid wide open. That's gonna be real good.
Right?
At least they're scattered all over the place. There's another one just across the parking lot in the next complex that I have scooped some of them.
Yeah, it's definitely, as of about a half hour ago, like after I did my premiere, I went outside. I measured. We only had 3 3/4 of an inch of snow.
Probably getting close to that.
Well, let me rephrase it. We had 3 3/4 of an inch of snow. So I shoveled just a little bit of the cement pad in part of the sidewalk. And then Livy and I are going to go out there and do a little more. And I'll measure more in a little while. And then I'll go out before Steve comes home tonight. And I'll measure again tonight. And then in the morning, we'll do our final snow total to see what it's going to be. But I've got some pictures to put on my thing. You guys should see it. Grocery stores are out of like food. Like it was crazy. My grandson's grandma called me today and we were talking about the baby and everything. She said she had to go to Meijer's last night. Well, for those of you that don't know, Meijer's is like a Michigan, Ohio-based area of a grocery store. And there's none in the South and there's none out West. It's mainly like right here. And they said that, so the self-checkout lines, so if you had 12 items or more, I'm in the self-checkout line. And there was a rope that comes down. So you had to go down the rope, get in line, but the line went down the grocery aisle by the freezers, she said. And then if you were in other lines to go out, like a general checkout line, you have the aisle that's up by your grocery store. And then where your clothing lines all start to do like clothing and all of that, all the lines to that were in the clothing aisles. She said it was crazy last night. So in that little area where she was at was about 4:30, 5 o'clock, she said. And that is
Hello,
Billy J. Travels. Thank you for coming in tonight.
Hey, Billy J. travel.
Are you going out? Or are you standing here? No, obviously not, Doug.
Thank you, Kenny.
I
So,
usually go by what's on the top of the posts. That's
oh
about
yeah,
it's about 2 to 3 inches there.
yeah, for sure.
Looks like they plowed our parking lot maybe an hour or so ago because there's about an inch of snow back there.
Wow.
They plow our parking lot, and there's some guys from the same company will shovel the front and put salt down, but haven't done that yet. And then we're responsible for doing our patios and down around our cars.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in what's going to happen. So we shall see. I let the husband take my truck to work tonight. Just to be safe than sorry, I don't
Yeah.
I don't want him getting to work and then he gets stuck there, not able to get home. So, or I
Want him
have to
home
go
safe.
out in the mess to get him.
Yep. Want him home safe.
There, that light's not so bright shining behind the camera there. You can see the outside a little better. But yeah, I went and did my running around yesterday with my mother-in-law and took care of some things and did what I had to do. And then I've been working on my crafts. I make homemade washcloths and dish scrubbies. So I'm starting one right now. It's a cute little navy blue and white there. Just give me something to do.
I've done that a few times.
To pass the time. And we're going to a couple of craft shows this year to set up a booth. And we got a big old tote going of them. So I'm just trying to stockpile as much as possible. No snow there in Florida. Whereabouts are you in Florida? What I would do for some good old vitamin D sunshine. What about you, Kenny?
Me too. I'm ready for the spring and the temperature 60, 65 to 70. I'd like for it to be 65 to 70 year round.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
I was excited yesterday when I got into the plus side of Celsius rather than the minus. Well, up to +3 yesterday. It actually felt mild.
Very nice, very nice. White sandy beaches.
Yep, that's the white I would like to see right now, not the white snow.
Right. They're the gentleman that lives on this side of me. I can see he's out already blowing the snow in his driveway. And they are telling people if you have back problems or a heart condition right now, please do not go outside and shovel the snow because it is a very heavy, wet snow. So
I was looking out the window a few minutes ago. There was 3 young boys walking down the street with shovels.
I got the snow blower in the garage. If I really truly need it, I'll just go fire it up and go away with it.
It's one thing I do like about this place. They plow the parking lot and they shovel the snow up front. Although they haven't shoveled our front step. Like they shoveled the walkway right up to it and left the front step. And I'm like, really?
Yeah. Kenny, did you get a new chair?
Yeah, I got a new chair. I've had for a little while now, but yeah, I got a new chair. Yeah,
I thought so. Because your other chair, either are you on the tablet or the computer?
I'm on the tablet. What I have is, I have a big table.
Oh, nice.
Where you can actually, it's like a folding table. You can fold each side down. and you can set one device on one side of the table and the other device on the other side of the table. So I usually have the PC sitting on this side usually, and then the tablet over here on the other side over here.
So you're streaming on multiple devices there, huh?
So streaming on. I usually, whenever I'm on a panel, I usually have the YouTube side open on the tablet. So,
Gotcha.
So
We're gonna start calling you #gamer Fordman.
And then I still have the old tablet here, and then I still have my phone. So
Yeah,
got 4 devices. If you count my dad's device, that's 5.
he'll start having that good old mic that comes up like this, and he'll be able to talk to it. And then the big old headphones.
No,
We'll be calling him DJ Fordman.
No,
Coming to your late night talk show.
Well, last night was a late night, wasn't it, Kenny?
It was. I remember. I remember the other. I remember the other morning. The night before, he went for like 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, were you pulling our old time stuff that we used to do?
Talking about Rondero Adventures.
Oh boy.
and that deep voice of his.
Mm-hmm.
And
I got off of Ron's and I watched another one, and then I ended up going onto or chatting in Sean's afterwards.
yeah,
So that was like till 5 a.m.
I try my hardest to try to stay up to watch his shows when he comes on.
Well, he multi-streamed last night. He streamed on. He's got the Down Under Cruisers channel,
Right.
and then he's got the Helping Hands for Cruising YouTube channel.
Right.
So he multi-streamed on both channels, plus he multi-streamed on Facebook.
Wow.
So
Nice. Yeah, we're supposed to have Binghamton come into town this weekend for our good old hockey games. And they're in New York. So I'm hoping they make it here safely. I'm hoping we have hockey games. But the snow doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep. See how long it takes this to blow itself out.
Yeah. This blows my mind. I don't understand. Not that I'm trying to throw him under the bus, but when you blow snow or you plow snow, why do they do it and push it into the street is beyond my belief. I was always taught you never blow it or push it into the street. And if you do, you go all the way across so it's clear. You know what I mean?
I noticed that when I was looking out front there's a townhouse across the street. I noticed when they plowed the parking lot out, they plowed it, took a bunch and put it right in the median of the road. Like we have a grass median down the middle of this street. It's a main street. Why did you do that?
I'm just super glad that we are not going to get the 24 to 33 inches of snow that they were calling for.
Yeah.
Because I think I would have been a little scared. I mean, not that I don't have a place to put it, as you can see.
It's a lot of space out there.
I told Livy, I said, we can make you some cool sledding hills and then hose it off with water and let it freeze and then have it like one of those windy ones where you could start in way up high and shoot around the yard. She's like, can we? I said, get the heck out of here. I ain't doing all that. I said, you're 16, almost 16 years old. You want to go sledding? Let's go down to the corner park down here.
Well, I was laughing at there's one lady I follow from New Brunswick, and when they get slammed with snow, they get like 2-3 feet of it. The husband does the driveway, and then they got a good sized yard, so the front yard he'll go around and like do pathways because like there's no place for the kids to play if it's like 3 feet deep. You're gonna lose the kid in there because the little girl's only 7, and the mom babysits 2 kids that are like 7 and 4 maybe. So
This is
all these pathways, so they have like a little labyrinth to run around in the front yard.
Can you see the guy across the street now? Hold on, let me click on him. Can you see him going in front of the mailboxes?
Yep.
He's our next door neighbor on this side of us. On the left side of if you're sitting in my house, he's on the left.
And he's blowing that into the road.
No, he's blowing it into other people's yards. He's clearing where like the mailman would go.
Okay. Well, that's nice of him.
Yeah, very nice of him. And I was just thinking to myself, who needs city maintenance when you got the neighbors?
Well, when I lived in the house, we moved here 4 years ago, but before that, we had a couple guys next door, and the one guy, while he was still living there, he would do their driveway, and the lady beside them, the elderly lady beside them, because they were like right side by side, but then he would do like down in front of her place, and then blow all the way down past me down to the corner. So it's kind of nice not having to blow or to shovel out the sidewalk. And then there was another guy that used to live down the street. He had a 4-wheeler, and he would put a blade on the front of his 4-wheeler, and he would do his driveway. And then I would wake up some days to the sound, this quad being in my driveway, and he'd do my driveway too.
Yeah. I mean, we're pretty nice. So on both sides of us are older couples. And the gentleman that lives on this side of me to the left, he does a lot. Like he cuts his own grass, he does his own snow removal, everything. Now the couple that live on the right, they just had some major health problems over the year. And I mean major, like she had major surgery, he had major surgery. In fact, he couldn't walk for almost 2 years. He just started walking.
Wow.
Just like not even 3 months ago started walking again. So I will cut their grass. We all tag team up on who's going to remove the snow for them. When William was living here, William would cut their grass and snow plow and for them. And they would say, Will, how much money do you want? And Will would be like, absolutely nothing. I don't want your money. I'm doing it because I know you can't get out. And if you had to get out, we don't want you to slip and fall, things like that. So I mean, it's just kind gestures that you can do for others,
Mm-hmm. My patio, all I do is I do a pathway across from the door to the gate. I throw it on the sides. The dog loves playing in the snow on the patio, so
yeah,
gives him something to do and jump in.
Real quick, guys, while you two are on panel, go ahead and tell the chats when you guys go live so they know what's going on with your channel, what your channel's about. Michael Ann, we'll start with you.
Well, my channel's a little bit of everything. I am spoiled mama part. Michael Ann Spoiled Mama. The spoiled part is I do essential oils, so the oil in the middle, spoiled. Although I didn't capitalize the O this time. Do a little bit of everything. I have a live stream on Thursday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do Let Loose Thursday warm up, and then goes over to Call Me V after that. This week we'll do a little pre-Valentine's stuff, and we'll talk about some stuff with the oils and have to do with Valentine's and love and stuff. So I do a little family stuff. I do a little. I got this latest little series of kitchen CSI. Because my son works nights, so sometimes I get up to some interesting things in the morning. So I started doing a kitchen CSI to get people, let them guess what they made during the night. And then I did a little cook along or the other night, and I'm going to do one of those tonight after this. I can start supper and let you guess what I'm making. That's good.
All righty, guys.
Come see me Thursday night. I would appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, Kenny, you're up next.
I do taste test reviews. Some of it's exotic foods, some of it's spicy foods. And I also do auto mechanic videos on there. I also have some adventure videos where I've recently done some vlogging in the Pigeon Forge Gatlinburg area. I also have some vlogging to where I have some footage to where I went to Quartzsite, Arizona for the very first time this year. So there's a premiere happening this Friday at 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Raid Parade. If anybody wants to know what the Raid Parade is, contact Going Green Mom. She can hook you right up. It's a series of premieres where you go from one channel to another, and it's been growing pretty good here lately. And it lasts usually 4 to 5 hours usually. But it's a lot of fun, and it's also a good way to connect and meet new people, make new friends.
All righty. Hold on, Kenny, got to get you out of there. There we go. All right, guys. And for those of you that are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Crystal, and I'm part of Destinations Delight. And over here, guys, we embrace the hot mess, as you can see. And it's a judgment-free zone. And if you would like to stick around and hang out with us, we'll be glad to have you. Also, my channel is all about travel, destinations, food reviews, hotel reviews, and anywhere else we go in the whole United States. Stay tuned because there are going to be some awesome adventures coming this summer of 2022. Olivia and I are hitting the road in June, and we are not coming back till September. Where we go, you have to stick around to find out. There we go. I removed myself from the stream on accident.
Come back.
Right? I see a few of our favorite and old-time friends. Tales of a Techno Hillbilly is in the house.
Hey, Tales of a Techno Hillbilly.
Hi, Scott. Thanks for coming in and saying hello. And my dear, I'm making sure we turn on the biggest fan and blowing it back south because us Michiganders don't want it either. So yeah, it's been quite an interesting morning.
Yeah, and it's about to be a quite interesting afternoon.
Why? No school? Whoop, whoop. Okay, it says here is your Port Huron area school district weather alert. It says due to a significant snow accumulation and predicting of drifting overnight. Drifting? Want to go out and drift? Woo! No. All Port Huron area schools are closed tomorrow, Thursday, February the 3rd. We do anticipate certain areas of our community, primarily in the city, to be safe for travel by lunchtime. We understand that many of our students depend on our school breakfast and lunch programs for nutritional meals. We will be offering free lunch for any student able to safely get to Holland Woods Middle School or Port Huron High between 11:30 and 1. Oh, that is pretty cool of the school to do that. But I think we're all going to have to take our snowmobiles or our four-wheelers to get there.
Yeah.
So, Hello, John Chalker. Thanks
Hey,
for
John.
coming in.
I know by 6 o'clock this morning they had already canceled our school buses. And I'm looking out going, it's only raining right now.
Scott, you're trying to get the house ready. Are you selling your house? I hope not. You have a cute little home in a cute little area. Hi, Linda. Thanks for coming in.
And she must have been in the background.
Yep.
listening.
She's like, good live stream. I got to run now.
Have a good one, Linda Barker.
Yeah. So it's been quite crazy. We just been kind of like hanging out and watching the weather do its thing outside and just kind of chilling. Yes. Would you like to pop in and say hello to Scott? Hold on. We have a special guest that I must miss her, Scott, because she was like hanging right out here next to my presents. What do you two want?
She was getting basketball.
When?
Tomorrow.
No, it said depending. It says depending on it. I won't have a vehicle, so Mom's gonna have to come get you.
That's not what
I
it
think
says.
I'm just gonna tell her.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Big Eye just
Extracurricular practices, rehearsals, and games will be evaluated at noon.
Oh, so it'll be tomorrow afternoon.
I kind of just want to tell Coach that I can't make it only because the roads are so bad from my house to here.
Right? Well,
Our roads
So-
are gonna be.
That ain't looking that plowed.
no.
In my defense,
Our roads
I
are
don't want
never
Mom
plowed.
going down our road. Plus, it was horrible the first time around on our roads.
And then trying to get out here, there's no
I
way.
don't want her coming all the way down here.
No, I agree. I won't have a truck tomorrow because Steve's going to take it to work.
I would not be upset. I would not be upset from this game.
Okay,
That's okay.
we're good. The girls trying to figure out what they're going to do for basketball.
Safety's a priority.
Well, thank you for coming, Barbara. I really, really appreciate that. And you're more than welcome to join at any time. But yeah, we had a like that's what everybody's got to stop and think is safety first and what's going on. And we already had, so on Friday of last week, our high schoolers had our high schoolers didn't have, you can have some, Andrea, it's just chicken. Our high schoolers didn't have school. And it was like their teacher in service day, but the younger kids did. Well, it had snowed that night, like slushy snow, and it was freezing. So the roads were really slippery. And the grader had gone down our roads Thursday. And I told my husband, I was like, that's retarded. They graded it. They laid salt. It got to 0 below Thursday night into Friday. And I said, there's going to be some accidents. Sure enough, 2 major bus accidents. One was within 3 seconds down the road from our house. A car came out of their subdivision, and he must have been traveling pretty fast. Well, when he did, they slid into the bus. I mean, like the bus was here, they slid this way, and it hit. And you should see the whole quarter panel was pushed up underneath the bus. There was kids on the bus, everything. So they should have called a snow day that day, but here in Michigan, we only get 5 snow days. Well, is it 6? Okay, so 6 snow days. We've already used 2 because in the fall, we lost power here for what? 4 days?
I think it was 3, and then the one we almost did, but then weren't. Anyways.
Yeah. So we lost power for 4 days, but it was only for 2 days for school. So they lost power for 2 days. So there's 2 days there. Today's a snow day. Tomorrow's a snow day. It doesn't give us very many snow days left. And we have to make up any snow day that exceeds over 6. So
That's crazy. I was chatting last night with somebody, or maybe it was online, but like I remember back when I was a kid, it was like there was 2 actual snow days the whole time I went to school. One in elementary school and one in high school. And that was because like the drifts were 3-4 feet.
wow.
Nowadays you get a little sprinkling of snow and suddenly the buses are canceled or the schools are closed. And I'm like,
No, here they don't. So yesterday, our school district that is like 5 minutes down the road from my daughter's school. It's another little town. They closed their schools for 2 days already. The northern counties, which is about 45 minutes from us, half hour from us, they closed their schools for 2 days. Our school is the only school district that did not close for 2 days right off the rip. They closed one day, they waited, now they close the other day. So we'll see what Friday brings. They might do main roads only. I don't know. It depends upon how long it's going to take everybody to get shoveled out, how long this keeps going. Right now, it's not as heavy, I don't think. The wind's kind of blowing. It's not real. I mean, it's coming down, as you can see. I mean,
Yeah.
if we go into this little layout, you can see it blowing across the window, but it's not real. You know, it's not that real whiteout conditions, but tomorrow they're calling for a lot of wind, whiteout conditions, and a lot of drifting. So there's going to be some major snow on the ground between now and overnight till 7 a.m. And then we're going to go from there.
Yeah, it's just a fine snow falling here. There's more blowing off the roof that I see than anything.
Right.
Oh.
It is, Tails.
really
It's
want
very
this
awful
snow.
looking. Like it's real. So underneath this layer of snow that you see right here in the driveway, there is all slush and craziness underneath that, and it's a thin layer of like icy substance underneath it because it's such a heavy slushy mix underneath that. So once you shovel this off and it sits overnight, this is all gonna freeze all the way out. So imagine this long mile drive that you got to the corner going that way, and you're gonna have some very, very major problems on the roads out here. All right, guys, we have another special guest. There we go. Hello, John. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, it's crazy out here too. We had snow like crazy, and I'm still shoveling up the garbage cans. So
Yeah, you guys had a lot of snow last week.
yeah, we're in
didn't you?
Connecticut, and you know how it is.
Yeah. Did you guys got that 2 feet of snow out there, didn't you?
We got 6 to 12 inches in Waterbury,
Wow.
and we're still cleaning up after it. What we do is we have what's called an army of snow shovelers in Waterbury.
Okay.
We have the city workers plus the mayor will hire. With your first paycheck, they take out of it your snow shovel. They give you a snow shovel. The mayor
Wow.
does.
I'll just go ahead and go watch something else.
And he hires, like the kids or the homeless people, to shovel the snow to back up the city workers.
Yeah. Right.
They give you your snow shovel the first day, okay, they give you a brand new snow shovel, which they take out of your paycheck, your first paycheck.
Huh.
And then after that,
I'd say, can mine be included with a motor, please? So it says, Barbara says, of the 4 seasons, my least favorite is early spring. It takes a long time for the snow of the whole winter to melt, and the flooding is a possibility. I have to agree with you. I can remember here in March, we do St. Patty's Day pub crawl almost. And there used to be all kinds of little pubs and stuff down through town. You'd buy a wristband. The city buses would come pick you up, and you could go from bar to bar to bar. You could walk and do your own thing. Yeah, in the drawer, honey, down below. Yep, on the very bottom to the right, I do believe. So you could bounce from bar to bar to bar. Well, I can remember Some marches, it would be like this outside. Other marches, it would be 85 and you're wearing shorts and a t-shirt and sunglasses because it was so beautiful. But you're right. It takes no, honey, they're all brand new. So it takes a long time for it to melt. And you're right. There's a lot of flooding. So I live along the Black River Canal here, but I'm inland more. And every spring, like right before it gets to be spring, they issue a flood warning for that area. And people's boats will go floating down the river, or they'll go floating off into people's yards because there are so much water there. Yeah, I totally agree with you. And then Tails said, that's what we're looking at right now. We're supposed to get 6 inches of rain tonight, and then everything freeze and ice storm tomorrow. Wow, Scott.
So you live in Michigan, my sister?
Yeah, I'm in Port Huron, Michigan. I am literally
Have you ever heard of the channel Otter Goshen? They're from Michigan as well.
No, what's it called?
Otter Goshen. They're a family of 10.
Nope.
Jewish family. If you ever have a chance, take a look at their channel.
I will.
They live in a dome home.
Okay, I'll have to check it out. I see Camping Therapy came in.
Hey,
And Darren from Magnificent Germany with Darian. Hello.
Hey, Darian.
Lily is here.
I'll be right back.
Yes, I do, Camping Therapy. So this screen right here is the outside of my house. And I'm kind of giving you guys a live look at what the weather is like here in good old Michigan at the moment. The snow's coming down. Forecasters are already coming in and predicting what's going on in the world of no school. But yeah, this is definitely a live look right now of what's going on outside.
Channel 8 does that too usually. They'll put on their people on the streets. And I know every one of them because I used to be because I always hang out with the Waterbury PD.
Gotcha. So Camping Therapy.
Because I'm what they call a public safety officer, honey. And what happens is, if before the police show up, to like when they're doing construction or something like that, I'm there.
Right. No. Okay. So a little bit about me. My dad is a 40-year law enforcement officer.
Congratulations.
St. Clair County. So, okay. So what I did, Camping Therapy, is my telephone is signed into my YouTube account. I have YouTube on my telephone. I use my laptop as my streaming device for StreamYard. I send the private link to my phone, either through your email, through your email, or through like Facebook Messenger. You copy the link and you open it in Safari, and that's how I stream off my phone to show you guys the outside. Let's see here. Who else is popping in?
Hey, Adventures in the Heartland and Mystic Bunny and Griswold Family Vacay.
Thank you, Kenny. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Crystal, I'm going to leave and come back on my laptop.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be back right back.
Okay, no worries. But yeah, so Mystic Bunny, how are you feeling? Are you and John feeling any better?
She's back. Hey, sweetheart. Any kitchen CSI goodies today going on?
I'm going to do another cooking with me one when I'm done chatting here. I got everything ready.
I know I'm enjoying these CSI cooking videos.
Yeah, I'm starting to enjoy them too, because the other day I swore that your son made It was it had to be macaroni of some kind.
Well, he made a pasta one night, and then Saturday night, because he made one with rotini, and I was going to use the rotini for mac and cheese on Sunday. And I got up and the rotini was mostly gone, so I was like, well, I guess penne it is.
Right.
You had to change. That happens a
Darian,
lot.
please be very careful while driving and listening.
Yeah, please don't. Don't.
John or Jan or Grizzled Family Vacay, if you guys would like to come on up and talk, or Danny, if you want to show us your lovely snow happening,
Come on.
you're more than welcome to do that. Yeah, just think we have all that snow coming from that line right on up. I would show you.
Did they
Livy,
say when it's gonna stop? Oh, my hair's still standing on end.
not till like tomorrow.
I got little spots too there.
Hey, this is a channel where we embrace the hot mess, guys. Can you tell? We are hot mess over here.
Yep. Well, I could come down the stairs.
No problem. I don't like to look, for my beautiful sisters. I don't want to look bad for my beautiful sisters,
Well, Danny, you have to wear clothes on my channel. I'm sorry. So please get dressed first before you come on the channel. You're not allowed to wear just the towel.
That happened once before on another channel. I don't want. Oh no.
Misfits and Dreamers. Remember that, Kenny?
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that.
No, it was
not
another
enough
one that
females
came
on the channel to issue dollar bills.
There was another one. There was one time I accidentally forgot to put on a t-shirt. And I felt so embarrassed. I said, excuse me, I'll be right back. I ran to go grab the t-shirt.
But I'll be honest with you. Okay? Guys without t-shirts on don't bother me. I don't care if you're a skinny dude. I don't care if you're a muscular dude. I don't care if you're on the chunkier side, dude. Guys without t-shirts don't bother me. What bothers me if you're running around in a Speedo or a thong and you're on television. Put some clothes on. People don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Or if you're a commando.
Yes, we don't want to see that either.
Am I?
Nobody want to see banana hammocks running around in the desert, okay?
Or budgie smugglers or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Oh boy.
So
Kenny could tell you about that. He was in the desert hanging out.
yeah, you didn't go to the magic circle, did you, Kenny?
No magic circle. But I did have fun.
They were too busy enjoying their own magic circle back at the campsite.
Kenny, you see what Danny says. No. If Kenny starts going on like that, he'll say, I'm in the wrong chat.
What's about
So,
that?
Kenny, did you hear of any ghost stories around the campfire?
Any ghost stories around the campfire? No.
No ghost
No,
stories.
they
huh?
didn't do any ghost stories around the campfire.
No, we
used to do that all the time.
we mostly just basically did like roasted marshmallows, roasted wieners,
Hot dogs.
You mean hot dogs, right, Kenny?
yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the fun part about having a fire, you know? S'mores, hot dogs, and if you got
Well, I
a
mean,
metal grate,
uh,
you can do hamburgers.
yeah,
Danny
I
said,
mean,
"Did
hot
you
dogs.
get any suspender snaps?"
Yes. Yes, my suspenders did snap in the back. In the back. I had to have Camp Gore 1 because I can't reach back there behind me. So I had to have Camp Gore 1 or somebody snap it back on.
Hmm. Kenny had all them ladies chasing him around the fire.
You gotta
But-
watch it, Kenny. You could have had an accident over there.
I'm very glad that you had an excellent time, Kenny. Very glad.
Me too.
I definitely would
Yeah.
go again. I'm hoping to stay. Next time I go, I'm hoping I can stay a lot longer than I did this time, so I can experience more of like the Schoolie Palooza and
What is up, Kicking It Country?
Hey,
How
Kicking
are
It
you
Country.
doing?
Hello, Kicking It Country. Watched your video the other day. It was really cool.
How you doing?
That's it. I'm going to go get the Greasy Kid stuff.
The Greasy Kid stuff.
Yeah. My grandpa's my grandpa's wife, well, I call her grandma, brother was a barber, and they always brought me there to get my hair done.
You know what's funny is my dad would say my dad would to this day still uses the grease called Brill cream.
That's what I was gonna say. A little dabble, do you?
Yeah, I kid you
Yeah.
not. He has had the same hair since he was a little kid. The same style where they pull it forward and it's got that little wave going, everything. My dad's a pretty sharp stud.
Yeah, you know what they say.
Danny said you can see the moon really well in the desert. That you can, my friend.
You know why? There's no light pollution. Am I right, Kenny? There's no light pollution in the desert. Am I right?
There's, you know, and that's something I can agree with Kenny on this because I've lived in Buckeye, Arizona all summer long for 2 years. There's not really big factories. When I say factories, like I mean oil refineries, I mean industrial factories, things like that. There's not really any of that out there at all. And if there is, it's like warehouse factories, like a sporting goods factory, a crafting factory, things like that. There's not high pollution factories out in that desert that I could see in my area.
I'm talking
where I
about
live
light
at all.
pollution where there's a lot of houses and stuff like that.
There's housing complex. There's houses and they're tightly together. Hello, Amy. Hello.
Hey, Amy.
All is
Hey,
going
Kicking It
well.
Country.
Hello.
Hey, Kicking It Country.
I
But
hope
yeah.
Amy got her phone because that was horrible that the phone had to drop off the ship like that.
She's not back yet, though, is she? Michael?
No, she won't be back until
Don't interrupt her.
sometime Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember which.
I feel so sorry for her that she accidentally dropped her phone and hit the lifeboat and then went for a swim.
Yeah, I was telling.
She's got another one on the way. That's a refurbished one that'll get to her apartment.
Yeah.
I was telling Sean this morning in the Down Under Cruisers this morning. I was telling him, I said, when I go on my cruise, I'm going to be very, very careful with my electronic devices, especially around water, when I go on my cruise in October.
Oh, Amy, I'm so sorry. My dear, if you would like to come up, the link is up in the top of the chat. I pinned it.
Yeah, we're sorry you lost your phone, Amy.
She just said, life sucks. Things just keep getting worse and worse.
She's having a rough
Sorry
time.
to hear that, Amy.
Been chatting with her. Although she got to see some monkeys today.
Aw.
She was in.
Yeah, she lost all that footage and everything else. That's horrible. She's a sweetheart, you know. She's a
She
good
is.
person. She's a sweetheart. I think she was just trying to get the footage for us, you know, and she dropped
She
her
was in
phone.
What's that?
She was in Amber Cove today.
Oh, nice.
The port they're in.
Nice. Now, as we could see here, I'll zoom in a little bit. The neighbor across the way is finally snow blowing his driveway out.
Oh, is that where that?
Right
yeah,
there.
okay, that's the wind.
I don't know if I can zoom. Oops, here. Let me see if I can get in closer.
Half
He's
the
back
time I
by-
don't see the point. It's just going to blow in.
He's back by his driveway. Well, that's why I haven't started on any of it. Like, I just can't. I can't fathom going out there when it's still, there's no break. If there was a break, I have quite a big snowblower. And from the end of my cement pad to the driveway is all gravel. So I wanted to get at least another inch or two out there. And then I'll be able to take the snowblower to it. But like I said earlier, as of 3:30, we only had 3 3/4 of an inch of snow. Hey, Libby, come here. Really, really, really quick, my love. Could you do your mama a favor?
No.
I know you love me.
No.
Pretty please.
Going out there, no.
I just want you to go stick a stick in there and tell me how much snow we got. Just real fast. We're going to do a live update.
Check your basement.
Check my basement. Gotcha. Thank you. Getting there. Woohoo! It's a pretty little lady. Hello.
Hello. And I just realized I matched the background. It matches the background.
You're okay, Amy. How
Pretty
you
blue.
doing today? I feel sorry that you lost your phone, honey.
Thanks.
Are you
Yeah,
okay?
it sucks. It really, no. But there's other stuff going on, so
Sending you hugs,
it will be
girlfriend.
okay. Thanks.
Yep.
Wish we could be
Keep
here to give
smiling.
you a hug, my sis.
So
Hey, there's somebody out in front of your
the
house.
phone,
I know how it is. It hurts to lose a phone. I lost one about a year ago. Some guy brushed up against me and stole my phone, and I hated it.
Is the weather there nice though, Amy?
no.
It's cold.
Put it this way, I'm like out of warm clothes. It's been
my
cold.
God.
Today was nice. This morning was nice, and it was nice on my excursion. I did a city tour of Puerto Plata in the Dominican,
Mhm.
and then we went to Monkeyland, and it was that was amazing. Hopefully I got
Pictures.
good footage with the GoPro. The little bit I've seen has been okay. I don't know how it's going to, like, put it this way, any of the footage that I have from this cruise, I don't know how it's going to turn out because I'm using my iPad and I'm using a GoPro. So I've got the iPad that is like can't zoom in and the quality's not good, but it's like right there in your face.
Right.
And then I have the GoPro, which is good quality, but it's teeny tiny and it's like far away. Like you can't really
Gotcha.
zoom with the GoPro. So I don't know how stuff's going to be. And instead of having like 10, 12 vlogs that I thought I was going to have, I'm going to have like 4. So that sucks because I only have 4 hours of footage that I can have with my with the new memory card I bought yesterday or Monday and the memory card I already had. So I don't even have much time.
More than that.
And but you don't realize until you lose your phone, because I've never lost a phone, never broken a phone, never cracked a screen, like
I'll do it later.
nothing. and you don't realize what all your phone does for you. And I mean, in the fact of, I couldn't get into YouTube or my Google email on my iPad. So I wanted to change my password. Okay, well, we're going to send a confirmation email code to this email. Check it. Okay, check it. Well, now we're going to send a ping notification to your phone. Have a phone. So I had to wait 72 hours to change my password to be able to access YouTube on my iPad. And then it's like, okay, work. We use GroupMe for work. All right, well, I think I can get into GroupMe on the computer. I log in. Oh, we want to verify your identity, so we're going to send a code to your phone. I don't have my phone, so I can't even get into that. Oh, I want to check my work email. Oh, it's dual authentication. We're going to send a ding to your phone that you have to hit this button on your phone. Don't have my phone. So like everything, like security-wise and emails and everything is on your freaking phone. And when you don't have a phone,
Right.
you can't do anything.
Right.
What
So
type
when
of
you-
phone did you have, Amy? Did you have a Android or an Apple?
Apple, I had an iPhone 12. So thankfully everything will be backed up because it's all in the cloud. It was all backed up Thursday night into Friday morning because it was plugged in, hooked up to Wi-Fi. So I didn't lose a whole lot. I just lost any of the footage that I recorded on Saturday and then basically my whole trip. So
Wow.
Did you hear what happened to one guy, Amy? He lost his phone, right? But his phone was going to the cloud the whole time, that it was falling. And he ended up finding out that he had the footage from the fall and everything updated in the cloud until it hit the water.
awesome if it did that, but I know that I don't think that it did because when I opened my photos on my computer. Oh, you know what? I have my room tour. Okay, I have everything up until sail away when I dropped it, looking at it. So it did sync. I have my room tour. And that's about it. I have a couple things around the ship. So I have everything up until sail away. So that's good to know. I didn't even look at it because I just assumed it was all gone.
Well, that's a plus, correct?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. So that's all on my computer. So I didn't even open my photos. So because I figured it wouldn't have synced that quick, especially since the Wi-Fi and everything. And my computer was in my backpack like the entire time. So the fact that it went with my computer not even being open,
Right.
beyond me. So that makes me feel a little bit better. I wish I would have the footage of the sail away party because that was amazing. That was like the best sail away party I've ever been to.
I can't believe it's that cold down there.
Yeah. And our weather app on the Hub app, like, so we have a Hub app that gives like all the activities. It gives you the menus. Like you have to have it basically on your phone for the cruise. And it said yesterday it was 32. Today it says it's 32. It's warmer than 32. I was outside in shorts and a t-shirt today, but then it just started raining on the way back from Monkeyland. We were in the bus and it just started pouring down rain. So I got soaked back to the ship. And so I couldn't go. Like there's another part of Amber Cove, which is like the beach and the Amber Cove shops and like the Amber Cove sign that you've all seen, like the blue Amber Cove sign.
Uh-huh.
Didn't see any of that because I was like, I'm not walking over there in the rain. I'm just getting back to the ship. It just been pouring down rain.
Now you can get that in October.
Yeah. But I think in October when I go, Kenny, when we go on this group cruise in October, we've got to go to Monkey Island. We got to go to Monkeyland and play with the monkeys. Like that was the best thing. Like they went around and we sat on like 2 different benches and there was probably 40 of these little itty bitty monkeys in there. Like Kenny, I've sent you a picture, Michael-Ann. You've seen the pictures.
I've seen the pictures.
These
They're
itty
adorable.
bitty monkeys. And they went around and like the guy, like seeing the video of this guy who has the food and the monkeys are like climbing all over him. Like he's just like full of monkeys. And he like went to each person and like like dropped sunflower seeds in our hair, and we each got like a bowl of fruit, and so like the monkeys were all over us. Yeah, there we go.
One on your head?
Oh, wow. Here, Michael Ann, stay right there. Nope. Show that again. I'm going to enlarge you. Hold on. There we go.
That was one of my favorite pictures.
Uh-huh.
So like the little monkey
look
that's
at-
sitting on my leg, like he's like standing on me and he's holding the bowl, and then like the monkey that's over my shoulder, right? So first, the monkey on my head is a mama monkey and the baby monkey, and then in the next picture, the monkey that's over my shoulder is coming up and he's got his hand on my shoulder.
Aw.
But they were just the cutest little things. They were getting in fights with each other, and so the guide would throw sunflower seeds down on the ground so like the monkeys would stop fighting with each other and go grab a sunflower seed. Like, and he went around probably 5 or 6 times and doing stuff with the sunflower seeds and the fruit near us so that the monkeys would climb all over us.
Aw. Wouldn't you be afraid they'd poop on you, though?
I was thinking
The guide said that's part of the excursion and we paid for that. But no
Really?
monkeys pooped on any of us.
I'd be like, I gotta go take a shower.
Oh, I should have taken a shower. Well, I got the shower because like they ate the fruit and like dropped fruit on me, and there was seeds, and like they'd been running through like the mud and
Right. I bet you that was an awesome experience, though, to be able to
Mhm.
sit there with them and get to see what they're doing
Yeah.
and interact with them. And they're not like they're great big gorillas. You know what I mean? They're littler.
Yeah, they're just little baby monkeys. They're just little tiny things. But I want to go back in October, but I want to do, I think you can do Monkeyland with the Dominguez something waterfall. And I think the waterfall and the monkeys would be amazing. Like the city tour was great. I wouldn't want to do it again, but I would do Monkeyland again.
Try to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's say 8 or 9 around you. And on you.
Mm-hmm.
Those are cute.
Wow.
Thanks for
They
sharing
were
that.
so cute. You're welcome.
Definitely
Yeah, they
brings
were
a smile
beautiful.
to
They
your
look
face.
beautiful, Amy.
So I'll definitely do like that. Will probably be split into 2 videos, like the city tour, especially since I have to like stretch out like the little bit of footage I have, like the city tour and then the monkey part.
Kicking It Country say they wasn't those pickpocketing monkeys, were they?
Possibly we weren't allowed to take bags into the cage, and we could only have like you could only have sunglasses, a hat, like glasses, a hat, and a camera. Everything else had to be left behind. And I think it was more since the monkeys are so tiny that a monkey couldn't get in your bag and you accidentally take a monkey home with you.
Aw.
Oops. I accidentally took the monkey home with me.
Okay, so I do have a question.
Yes.
You know how we're all going in October.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been tossing around the idea of just getting a stateroom, or I can get a room that is a balcony, but it's in the spa area.
Oh, a spa balcony, a spa cabin. So
Yeah.
the spa cabins, basically, if you get that, you'll have access to the spa and like the whirlpool in the spa. If it's got a thalassotherapy pool, you have access to that. I believe. And then you have like the robe in your room, and you have a different shampoo and like a different shampoo and a
Yeah, you
different
get like the spa
body
stuff,
wash.
they said.
Yeah, so you have different stuff in the bathroom.
I just wanted to make sure if I got the spa area balcony, I wasn't just confined to the spa area. You know what I mean?
No,
like I was able to go in other areas.
Yeah, you just get more perks with the spa balcony. Like I have a balcony, and I'm regretting that decision now because it's been cold and I dropped my phone off of it, and today it's raining. But the spa, you're gonna get more perks. So all that extra specialty, like Danny says, you have access to the spa, but not the specialties. I thought you had. you could do like the therapy pool and all that.
That
kind
sounds
of
cool.
stuff.
Because the spa balcony is actually cheaper than the standard balcony.
Wow.
Get a regular
Oh.
balcony, it's cheaper. It's on a special right
Okay.
now. So that's why I was
Oh, okay.
like, And I'm trying to talk my sister-in-law to come with me. Because like I said, I don't want to go by myself. If I'm already going to be paying for two, she might as well come. So, and Olivia won't
why
go
I-
because she does not like boats.
But so the thing is, so I got on the ship Saturday. I haven't spent much time outside per se. Like I've been inside just because it's been cold. So like you can, in theory, never go outside on a cruise and never see the water.
Right,
theory.
right. Oh, I know that. Yeah, but she's just she had a very bad experience at a younger
You'll
age
tell.
with her father on a boat. So that's why she's
okay.
like, not happening. Danny goes, you can do
No.
the pool in the rooms, but not the massage and
Yeah.
etc.
Exactly. Yeah, so
Yeah,
you have
and
access to like the lots of therapy pool, the whirlpool. You just can't get like the massages, and I mean you have to pay for like the massages, and if you wanted a pedicure, like anybody else would. It's just other stuff that you have
Yeah,
access to.
and it said on there you get first priority at booking any of that because you're
okay.
in there already. Well, you're belonging to part of it. You know what I mean? I'm serious. That's what I've been really looking at is that area. And I thought, well, that would be really cool, but I don't want to cut myself off to the rest of the group that's all there. You know, I want to be able to
Yeah, no, you want it
talk
all.
with you. And
Now,
talk with my
if you
plan.
go, I want to pretend to be your roommate one day to use that therapy pool and all that stuff. I don't know if you can.
I'd be like, party in stateroom, da 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 da. Girls only.
Have a girls' night.
I'd be like, this is my lover. No. joking.
Oh, that reminds me of who was telling me this story. It was somebody I ran into at some point. They went on a cruise and they were supposed to go with their wife and kids for an anniversary. Like it was the anniversary and they were taking the kids. And I don't even know who told me this story. It had to have been on a ship. Or the kid ended up hurting themselves. And so the mom and the kid stayed behind, and the other kid went and he took his friend. And they were told, like, they just pretended they were a gay couple with a kid, and it just embarrassed the crap out of the kid. And the other friend, like, it was just the one guy that was just like, oh, yeah, you know. So it was funny when he was telling me this story.
Danny said that pool is worthless. It was like trying to sit down at high tide in the ocean.
Okay. How many ships are you asked? Okay, Darian, it was Darian. Okay. I knew somebody told me that story. So Danny asked, how many ships have you won? I didn't win a ship, but I was given one by John Heald.
Oh, hold on, guys. Oh. Okay. Amy, talk real quick.
Hello?
Dang it. Okay, now say something.
Hello?
Okay, we're good. Somehow,
Okay.
you guys seen it. My hands have been here. Next thing you know, this cell phone kicked in and there was sound. And I was like, how did that
Weird.
happen? I didn't touch it.
Ha ha, Danny. No, apparently. Well, I guess I did. You must not have watched my live I did on Monday. I traded it for a ship on a stick, a medallion, and a bottle of wine. You know.
It's starting to snow again, Michael Ann. Like it's coming down heavier again.
Michael Ann, do you have snow yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you a look.
Kenny, do I sound like I'm underwater?
No, you're good, John.
Okay. Just want to make sure this phone sometimes overheats.
Ouch.
Danny said good trade.
That's gonna be 3 to 4 maybe now.
I think that's why everybody. So
Yeah.
he's got a totally clear driveway across the street now, and I think that's why
On top of
he.
my
Oh,
table there.
geez.
Wow. I think that's why he cleared, like the neighbor over here on the left cleared theirs. The guy across the street's got his cleared. They don't plow unless you get over 3 inches of snow, like regular snow independent contractors don't. So they already plowed the gentleman that's kitty corner from my house. And there's 3 inches. Like I said, I measured 3 3/4 of an inch of snow. So, they've already plowed over there. I'll probably do ours before, after I get off the live here and do ours. Just, I don't want it to build up. Even though I got 4-wheel drive in the truck, I don't need him getting stuck. My truck is my baby.
It's still blowing a
I'm
lot.
hoping tomorrow I can try to figure out where that leak's coming from, that new power steering pump.
If you're going to be
You got
getting what
another leak in there?
Another leak?
I'm having to refill that. I'm having to refill that new reservoir every 2 days.
do you maybe need a new gasket put on it?
I don't. It's leaking somewhere because it's awful wet.
Or do you got to
I gotta take some brake cleaner, that spray stuff that you buy at the auto parts store,
Yeah.
and you spray it on. If it gets, you spray it on underneath your frame and all that, and to get rid of, because it's so wet underneath there. You wouldn't be able to tell where that leak is coming from because it's so wet.
Wow.
And
Danny,
and so I gotta take and I gotta wait for it to dry. I gotta wait for that motor to cool where Dad had went out, because he said you don't want to spray that thing on a hot motor because that thing will poof and burst out in flames. And you can't get that stuff on your hands either. You gotta wear mechanic gloves on your hand. You can't get that, because if you put that stuff in your hands or in your eyeballs or anywhere,
Right.
any parts of your body, it's gonna burn.
Right.
Danny, I would hope my yard looks like Canada. I live in Canada.
She lives 5 minutes from me.
Yep.
Have a great night kicking it country. Thanks for coming in. White Witch is in Ottawa, and she said they're supposed to get more in Ottawa tonight. So,
I didn't know that, White Witch.
yep. And then Lady Bass Player just came in. Hello, hello. Did you see, Amy, where Danny said good trade?
Yeah.
He's so mean.
Still too soon.
It's all right. I've known him for a long time, so
Right.
And
I tell you what,
almost 2 years of knowing him.
I'm pretty jealous of Dream on Wheels right now. They're getting some
Why is that?
beautiful weather. It's warmer down there or over there.
Well, what do you want? They're still in the down. They're up in the mountains somewhere, aren't they?
They're out west.
Yeah, that's up in the mountains.
Wow, she
I
said
don't know
they
if they're in
have
the mountains per se.
too much
I don't
snow
know
there.
exactly where they're at right now.
they were in New Mexico yesterday.
They look like they were having
They
a
went in-
good time.
They went into Mexico on Monday and they were in Yuma, but I don't know if they're still in Yuma.
Hi, Tracy.
Hey Tracy. But
How's the weather down where you're at, Tracy?
How much snow you got there, White Witch?
I'm just glad that we didn't get what they were predicting as of right now. I mean, we still got tomorrow to go, but
Yep.
I don't know. I think, and if it circles back around, because once it goes to Canada, it can blow either way. So
Don't blame it on us.
well, no, I mean, once it comes to you, it can come back around or it goes across into New York. That's what I meant.
Kidding.
But like,
Oh.
it's just, I
If
don't
it
know.
goes
I
into
don't.
New York, you know what that means. We're gonna get hit with it next.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go. I might as well get my new generator ready to go.
They just, so I have friends that live in Cohoes. Tracy said, still rain so far, supposed to change over to snow around 7 or 8. Okay.
If that hits New York,
And
the next
Tracy,
thing it hits is
if I'm not
Connecticut.
wrong, you're in Ohio, right? Oh my goodness. White Witch says about 3 feet.
It's a lot with the last storm.
Woo-hoo.
I just remember what I forgot to do yesterday. I was
Amy,
gonna
are you ready to go back to warmer weather in Texas?
Not any warmer there. It's snowing there right now.
In Texas?
It's snowing in Amarillo, in Fort Worth and Dallas. That same band that you guys are
Northern
getting,
Texas.
I believe,
Yeah.
is at the. You guys have the top band, and we're at the bottom of it.
Wow.
I'm lucky I'm ready for all of this. If I showed you the gear I keep in my apartment because of what happens during the nor'easters, you guys would think that I am prepped for snow 24/7.
Yeah. She just said, yes, they are an hour and a half south of Toledo. That's what I thought, Tracy. I wasn't 100% sure. I just didn't want to say it wrong. Wow. And then my other buddy lives in Brea, Kentucky, and he said that they were supposed to get a wintry slushy mix, and then it was supposed to freeze, and they're getting an ice storm later on this evening.
No, thank you.
Winter storm landing. Yeah. Amy, have you been able to touch the ocean at all, like water-wise, at any of your stops?
Not well. If I would have went to the beach in Nassau or even went to a beach today, yes, I'll be doing a beach day tomorrow, so I'll get into the ocean tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just curious how the weather is, like how warm the water is.
I'll find out tomorrow.
Right?
Be in
We'll
Grand
either
Turk
see.
and the Turks and Caicos. So
Ooh, nice. Nice.
well, one of the ships is leaving. Let's figure it out. We got either it's us that's leaving or it's the Carnival Elation that's leaving. And it's the Carnival Elation. Here, let's go watch. Let me put
I
on shoes.
love their deck part. I love the deck parties, Carnival.
Don't drop the phone. Don't drop the computer off the ship.
She's not getting that close.
John, don't jinx her.
Be careful.
Look how pretty it is.
Who's going at?
They're in after us and they're leaving before us. You guys see it?
Yeah, their boat's tinier than yours.
Oh yeah. It's the smallest one of the smallest ships in the fleet.
Yeah. Listen to them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still raining.
Wow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I know what I'm gonna get, Amy. One of those things.
They'll be in Grand Turk with us tomorrow too.
Nice. Do they tell you, like, on your app for your cruising and all that? Does it tell you how long, like, you'll be at sea before you get to the next port?
I mean, we have a schedule that will tell us like what time we're expected in port.
Nice.
So yeah,
Nice.
like today we got in. Where's my paper?
They still print out like their daily paper and give it to you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's different now, and they don't put it in your room. You have to go pick it up if you want a paper one. Otherwise, it's all on the Hub app.
Nice.
But we got into port at approximately 9:30 this morning. But before 9:30, because I had to meet for my group at 9:30, and so we were able to get off the ship around 9.
Nice.
So yeah.
Okay, just one more thing. Do you need a passport, or can I use my border pass that I have on my? Because I have the enhanced license. That's like it's like a passport.
That should work. If you don't have a passport, I know a license and your birth certificate work, so you may need to take your birth certificate with you.
I carry it.
But I suggest the passport in case for a couple of reasons. If you say you were in Nassau and something happened and you had a medical emergency and you had to fly home, you need a passport. Or say you're so much fun in Nassau at Senor Frogs and you're just wasted, and you look at your clock and you hear that ship horn and you're like, oh, guess I'm a resident of Nassau now. As you wave to the ship, bye. You need your passport to get home.
Gotcha.
So that's where, like, the comfort of a passport, like, and it's more of if anything were to happen, you have that passport to get home back to the United States.
Well, I guess I better get on the ball and send it out and get me my passport.
So, I mean, and that's really the only reason. Go ahead, Michael.
Did you say that one was the Elation?
Yep.
Just looking at the chart because I was looking at the thing last night and it was showed up by the different ships by gross tonnage.
It's one of the smallest.
It's like 71 or 72,000 tons, whereas I said Mardi Gras is 184,000. So it's less than half the size of Mardi Gras.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's tiny.
I have a cool video. Well, I hope it's cool. It's taken with the GoPro, and it was raining. So the back ends of the aft of the ship were back like next to each other, and so just seeing the massive size of the Mardi Gras to the teeny tiny Elation, it's like this, and
I can imagine because you said that one to me of the back end of the Mardi Gras. And I was like, it's got a huge butt, a huge stern.
After the ship, it is huge.
There's already an inch on the ground of that dude's driveway that he just shoveled over there.
Wow.
Are you guys prepared with groceries and everything?
Oh yeah, yeah. So here, I'm gonna end. Let me see if I can end this. Yeah, I ended it. Hold on. Okay.
I always prepare at least one day beforehand when I hear nor'easter. The minute I hear the word nor'easter, I'm ready at the store.
Now, this is in a Meijer store in Michigan. RV, or where RV staying? I done with this snow, ready to head south. I'm 100% with you.
You gotta go really far south.
So this is
yeah, I'm as far as south as the Dominican Republic, and it's cold.
This is in a Meijer store here in Michigan, and this is going to be on my thing for tomorrow. But I'll give you a sneak peek of it all. Look at this. This is in This is in the produce section.
Jeez.
And
Wow.
my grandbaby's mom was on earlier with me, just not on here, but she was FaceTiming me because my grandson's been really sick. This is in the freezer section. There's like nothing in there. She said, look at this is the meat counter. This is like grain-fed cattle. So this would be like your hamburgers, probably pork chops, steaks, stuff like this. Okay. Check out this. Nothing.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Corners.
This was a sale for $2.99 a pound. I don't know what it was, and $8.99 a pound. And this is like roast. It must have been like hamburger, stuff like that. Check this out. There's nothing left in it. Nothing at all. And here is like if you do like chicken nuggets, any of the Tyson stuff. Look at this. Totally empty.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
I know with the stuff that's going on over here, when I was out at Walmart last week, and like the shelves are about half full on some sections. Such a store down the road here yesterday, and there was bare spots, but it was fine. I picked up some stuff yesterday. My son must have gone out this morning because I noticed there's some more meat and some other things. So I think we're good for a few days.
If you're going to go grocery shopping, is in the morning when they first open the stores.
Not necessarily, because they stock all day long. So you can show up at 2:00 and they're stocking any day of the week. Like I have not, especially in Amarillo, I've not found a good day to go to the store. They're always putting stuff on the shelf, and the shelves are always bare. Not bare, but they're still.
Last weekend or the weekend before, so my son works at a grocery store stocking shelves overnight, and they didn't get their trucks in, so there was nothing new to stock. So they had to kind of move things around, and whatever they.
Yeah, where RV Student just said, so
Which
he lives.
I'm in Sarnia.
Sorry, he lives a little further down from me. Like I want to say like an hour maybe. And he said the Meyer and Royal Oak, people were fighting over Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts, guys. Like it's just crazy.
White Witch, I'm in Sarnia, just across the border from Port Huron.
Danny, you're bad. That's all I got to say. You're bad.
Right at the bottom of Lake Huron.
Definitely not repeating that word.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go take care of some business, and I'll see you guys at another time.
Okay.
All righty. Have a good night, John. Thanks for coming in.
Good one, John.
Love you guys. I'm gonna go because I gotta go do some shoveling to put out some garbage. Love you guys. Talk to you some other time.
Bye. See you later. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if I can find anything else.
I would say if I was on my phone, we could go on an adventure around the ship and I could show you guys around, but I'm not going to carry my laptop. And I don't know how the connection will hold with me moving around.
I don't blame you, my dear.
What was I looking at the other night? Oh, so there's tips for cruising, and one of them showed pineapples and tips about what the pineapples meant.
So, funny story. My video that comes out on Friday is called Cruising Tips for Solo Cruisers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And one of the questions that was given to me is what happens if you find an upside down pineapple on your door? So I answered that question. It's the very last question. I did it for fun.
What do? Hurry up and take it off. And go find Ron
Take it off.
America and stick it on his door. All right.
Which,
Sounds
if
good.
somebody else has Ron's phone number, please reach out to him. I know I heard from him last week. He was sick, but because he has Android, I'm not able to text him, and that's the only way I know how to communicate with him. But I just want to make sure he's doing okay. I know he's been sick,
Okay.
but I don't know who else has his phone number.
Kevin, from where RV staying? This is his driveway. Before he shoveled. And this is his driveway afterwards. So he's already shoveled a good. Kevin, would you say you've already shoveled 4 inches, maybe?
I remember yesterday that I wanted to take my Christmas lights off my bushes out front, and I forgot. Guess I have to wait till spring.
Right.
Oh, so funny story. So Danny's saying that you can get one tip is to look for pineapples. You can get 2 new friends at once. So we had Family Feud on the other night. So on the Mardi Gras, they have Family Feud, and it's like set up really cool. I took one picture because you're not supposed to take video. And I guess I took maybe a video of just the set. I don't remember, but really cool set. Well, in between when they got the 2 people to do the very last round, like I don't even know what you call it, but the rapid question one, they played like some of Steve Harvey's funniest moments. And one of them was, what do you do when someone asks you to something about a swingers cruise and she hits it and she goes, ask my best friend. And the old lady across from her just was like it was hilarious. I wish I would have recorded it, but yeah, question was about a swingers cruise and the lady's like, I'll ask my best friend.
I'll ask my best friend. That's
and
cute.
just the reaction of the old lady was priceless. But yeah, they were talking about swingers cruises on Family Feud.
Wow.
That was a late one.
I need to look that one. No, that was just the one that it was a whole series of them. One of them was name a guy name who starts with an H, and the guy was like, Jose. And he was so excited that he said Jose, and Steve Harvey's just like, it was
Kenny.
great.
Did
I
you
see
see what
that.
Kenny said?
I seen that. Yeah, I had to sneeze, so that's the reason why I cut the camera off, and I tried to cut the mic off before I sneezed, but I wouldn't ever get to it in time.
Oh. You good.
One of them sneeze attacks. But yeah, I just had a new power steering pump put on, like the Kicking It Country will tell you. I just had it put on a month ago in December, like right at the 27th of December, and yeah, so it shouldn't went bad that quick.
This has been going on ongoing saga for months.
Right.
Took forever for you to finally get it on, like a good month and a half, and then now you get it on. Now it's been one thing after another.
Yeah, well, I should have thought of this when I first changed it. I didn't change them other hoses.
You might have a rotted hose or one that's got a
I think what happened was
slice in it.
I think what happened was with that being a new pump, and you know, with a new pump, it's gonna pump a lot harder than it did with that old one, and it blew the high pressure hose and the return hose. I gotta change them out.
Are they rubber hoses or are they metal hoses, Kenny?
The rubber hoses. They got little clamps.
Yeah.
They got little clamps on them that you got to, and I've got to cut one of the hoses to get it to fit right, because it runs from the back of the pump to the power steering line itself.
Yeah, you might have I bet you anything, it probably blew one of those hoses. You probably have a crack in it somewhere.
Yeah, well, I bought the return hose, and I bought the high pressure hose. I bought them both, and I asked the guy at the mechanic store, said, or guy at the parts store, I said, anything else I need to change on this thing? And then I got to thinking, and then I spoke with somebody that said that used to work as an auto mechanic, and he's seen sometimes that seal around that pivot joint on the steering box leaks, and you gotta change that steering box. And I did a price range on that. That's about $200. So yeah, the steering gearbox.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did it. And I said, yeah, I kind of figured that if that went bad. So yeah. But my mechanic was telling me, he said yesterday, once I get that dried up, what's underneath there where it's wet, I should be able to tell, and run it a few minutes, I should be able to tell a lot easier where that leak is coming from.
Yeah. Hey, you guys want to go over and raid Van Vita Travels? She's live. Or we can stay on till later on, and we can go raid Van Life Rocks. Whatever you guys want to do. I don't care. I mean, we don't have to go anywhere. I just don't want to hold any of you guys up.
No, we're good with you.
Okay. That's fine. No, I just,
Yeah.
like I said, I didn't want to hold if Amy needs to go or if you needed to go. I don't want to hold nobody up. So
I have, to wherever you stand, I have Ron's phone number. The problem is I don't have a phone right now, and I'm on a cruise, and I can only message people if they have an iPhone and they have iMessage.
She just
you
wants
don't-
somebody with an Android to check on them.
Yeah.
you don't have,
Or somebody that has an Apple, but somebody else who's stateside.
you don't
I'm
have,
not able to.
But check
You
on the messenger.
you don't have Facebook or anything downloaded, do you, Amy?
I do. I have access to Facebook.
Do you have Ron
And
on
Messenger.
your Facebook?
I don't think I do. I might, but I don't think I do. I guess I can email him. I have his email.
Yeah. Yeah,
know,
you're 100% right. When you don't use when you don't have your phone, you don't realize how much you're hooked. You're like stuck to it. You know, it's like a child. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Now, before phones, we had all these other things to keep track of all this other information. Now it's like everything's on my phone. Everything's on my phone.
right. I was gonna get so I have the brand new iPhone. I have the iPhone 13 Pro, and I was gonna get the wallet that had the card slots in the back of it, and I thought, nope, because I'm not going to get used to keeping my ID, my debit cards, and everything into this. For as much as I would like one of those, I have what happened to Amy. I have a phobia of like, oh my God, if I lose my phone, or then they will have everything. And that was the first thing that came to my mind when Amy said that she lost her phone. I was like, oh no. Did she lose her ID, her debit cards? How is she going to get home from off the
Doesn't have
ship?
one of-
Like, I'm thinking all of this stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, I feel so sorry for her. Road trip, I'm going to pick up Amy.
Well, you would have had it on your gimbal, wouldn't you? Normally,
I should have. Yep.
you will from now on.
Yep.
We're going to move out of this hard chair from this window, and I'm going to move to the comfy chair. So give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be
Hard
right
lesson
back.
to learn, but it's also taught us a lesson too. To make sure that we do everything so it doesn't happen to us. We know what you've gone through.
There we go. Oh, I don't want to let you guys hear the bones creak. You'd be
Well, you already
saying,
heard me
"Dang,
grunting and growing it
Crystal,
enough."
what was that? And now that I know my camera works for crafting, I can start doing some crafting videos too. That would be awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
My cousin has one of those fold over things for her phone, and she's got so many cards and stuff in the other part of it, stick them. And I think, what if you lost that somehow? Your whole life's attached to it.
Okay. Oh, there. Much better. Much, much better. It got dark out quick tonight. Well, later, but like it got dark faster, that's for sure. Okay, I'm back. So get Amy a string for her next phone.
Well, the thing is, here, let me see. I think I know where it is. It's in here. This is the normal case that I have on my phone. Got a pop socket. I always hold my phone like this. Always. I had my gimbal case on it that had the magnet, and it's like flat, and it has a little thing, and it will open up like a little ring. So I was holding my phone like this because I didn't have this case on it. I had the wrong case, and the wind, and it just tumbled.
Oh.
But hey, good news is I have my phone case for when I get home and I have my new phone. At least that phone case. And so all I have to do is get a magnet for the gimbal. So
I don't blame you, girlfriend.
I need to get a gimbal yet. Since Santa Claus didn't bring me one.
Yeah, that's the one thing I gotta get. I have a selfie stick. I want one of those nice gimbals, but I was waiting because I knew I was going to upgrade my phone. So now that I got the new iPhone, I'll get me a nice gimbal.
I asked for a gimbal, because when I was doing the videos at the live action roleplay game events, walking along, it's doing this. So I thought, I said, if I get a gimbal, I can do better video at the live events. Apparently, that wasn't one of the things they wanted to get me off my Christmas list. Oh well.
So I have to laugh. They keep upping the winter storm It's like a special weather statement on Wednesday. It started off only until like 2 o'clock this afternoon. Then they moved it to 3. Then they moved it to 5. Well, now they've just moved it to 8 o'clock tonight.
I'm just trying to see. Come on. I'm gonna show.
But there is a outage, and there's an outage somewhere, because if you look at this interactive map, the radar, see where that empty space is, right over here, where next to that blue dot, there's all that empty air space right here. They said that one of the radar outages are out, so it's popping up like there's nothing going on. The guy on the news just said that there's, hold on. Okay, they're still calling for 10 inches of snow here. That there's an outage, so it's not registering the snow bands coming in. And they just said Lapeer. So Lapeer is 45 minutes west of me. And they are already measuring at 8 inches of snow. Okay, Danny, you go check on them. If they're plumped and juicy, they're ready to eat. That's all I'm saying. Kenny, you be quiet. You're making it worse. I know.
Dad wants to know how's the weather in Grand Rapids?
Hold on, I'll tell you. Let me rewind my TV.
Hey, I'm going to take off. I've got a show starting at 7:15. The Love and Marriage show is starting. So I'm gonna
have fun.
Go do that. We'll probably find something to eat, but just haven't really been feeling food lately. So but I'm gonna go. I'll talk to y'all later.
Bye. Have a good night, Amy.
Bye.
Will do.
So you want Grand Rapids?
Yeah, I've got some family up there in that area, so. Yeah, what I was going to say was, what I was saying earlier was, some people call them.
Let me see here.
Some people call them hot dogs. Some people call them wieners. So
right. Let me see here.
There's actually a song called Oscar Mayer Wieners.
Kenny, I'm not looking to get my channel tagged. So right now, Grand Rapids is sitting at 2 to 4 inches of snow.
Beautiful.
You say 2 to 4 or 24?
2 to 4.
2 to 4.
Oh, okay. Woo. Had me scared there for a minute.
Where are we staying? I want to try, but I don't know. I want to try to make it there, but I don't know. I doubt seriously. I haven't seen my family in so long up there. They probably wouldn't. And my dad, my dad probably wouldn't know who they were.
Know them and they wouldn't know me from Adam.
He wouldn't know them from Adam, and they wouldn't know him from Adam. So, yeah.
Or Eve.
Or Eve, you know, but yeah, I had an uncle that he lived up there. He passed away now, but I still got cousins and stuff up through there.
You never seen that or don't even know who they are.
Who keeps making Kenny laugh? Danny, that would probably be you.
But yeah, my dad has sung that song by Chuck Berry, "My Ding-a-ling."
I've been looking for the words to Time the Kangaroo Down, boys.
He's been looking for the words for "Tie Me Kangaroo Down" because he's supposed to go on Victoria's tonight and sing at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
What is he trying to find the words to?
Tie me kangaroo down.
Time me kangaroo down or tie?
Tie me
Tie me kangaroo down. Boys,
Time,
tie
yeah.
me kangaroo down.
There you go.
And that's all I can remember. Because it's been 45 years or more.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, Wishing Mouse.
Hello, thank you for coming in.
And let's see. Yeah, what I was gonna say was oh yeah, Griswold says please tell Papa not to Google Dingling. And definitely don't click on the images.
Who said that?
Now, Danny. Kenny, there's the lyrics to that song Papa wants.
Okay.
You got the words?
Hello, Wishing Mouse. Thank you for coming in.
I get with the song. I've also been looking for beans in my ears too.
He's also been looking for beans in his ears.
Beans in his ears?
It's called Beans in My Ears is what it's called.
Hold on.
I must be looking in the wrong list of songs since they can find the words.
Well, I'll have to. What I could probably do is, are you typing in karaoke in front of the song?
Nope.
No, I'm talking about Dad.
So what you need to do?
I couldn't get it either way.
Hold on.
What's the words? Or the singer?
Because I usually. Okay.
I got you, Kenny. I got you. Hold on.
Okay.
Instead of DJ Callie, we got DJ Crystal. Joking, because I'm not no DJ. That is for sure. There you go. There's the beans in my ears.
Okay.
You got by Serendipity Singers?
Is that by the Serendipity Singers?
I don't know who it's by. White Witch, it's very nice to hang out with you too. And guys, also why there's 7 of us in here, there will be a video coming out here soon. We are going to do our 500 subscriber giveaway. And it's going to tell you what you have to do in order to win. And go from there. Yeah, this lamp's really good for crafting. It gives off lots of light, as you know. There's several lights back over there, and it's just really nice to have in the background.
No, we'll make this ding-a-ling.
Well, Danny, Danny has said not to look up Dingling.
Oh, there's a yo-yo.
Nope, he means the other ding-a-ling, Papa.
I know what he means.
Danny is a bad, dirty-minded person. Hello, Roy and Becky. Howdy, howdy.
Hey, Roy, Becky.
White Witch, I think I got this at, if you guys have Dollar Generals over there, check them out.
Nope.
We
have
have
Dollarama and Dollar Tree, and are the Dollar Trees in the States.
Do you guys have like a Big Lots over there?
Nope.
White Witch.
It's a cool lamp, though. Funny, Danny.
Danny, I love you. You're such a nice guy. I really mean that. Like, Danny, okay, Danny loves to have fun. He's kind-hearted. He's genuinely knowing throughout YouTube. He is a very good supporter, content creator, and he likes to have fun. You can everybody vouch for Danny on that.
Yeah, I can.
You know, we gotta get a little wild sometimes.
I literally thought when I first met Danny that Blaine was his daddy.
What? That Blaine was his dad?
Yeah.
I thought they were brothers when I first met them. I seriously thought they were somehow related to each other, but I thought they were brothers.
Yeah.
I just know what will show up if you Google ding-a-ling. I'm not Googling ding-a-ling for you. Sorry.
First thing I get is Ding-a-ling's chicken wings in Kingston.
He said, "Oh, good God, here we go again." He said, "My dad, who is 3 years younger than I am." Oh my goodness, when you and I told me how old she was today or yesterday on her live video that they were doing, I thought like her and Travis were around my age. And when she said how old she was, I was like, damn, I'm old.
Oh God, you're old.
Well, I'm way older than you and I.
Is today your actual birthday, or is it?
Yes, I think today is actually her birthday, but they were celebrating it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yep, they sure were. So you honestly thought Blaine was Danny's dad?
Yeah. When I first met them two, yeah. Yeah. I seriously thought that.
Wow.
And
I'm a 43, but don't tell anyone, Kevin, that I'm older than you, and that makes me feel old. Stop.
I know my next meetup is coming up here in March. So
Yeah, where are you going?
Helen, Georgia.
Oh yeah, what's going on down there?
Magnificent Germany with Darian is doing another meetup in that area.
Oh, nice. Roy says he's 23.
I've already booked the hotel. It's been booked for over a year now.
Sweet.
I just need to call them and find out what room we're actually in.
Nice. So, guys, if any of you want to come up and talk on the panel with all of us, up above in the chat over on the side, wherever it's at on YouTube, is the pin to pop in on chat. I just got to be able to see your face so I know who you are. I don't mind if you come up and chitter chat.
Oh, yeah, I never will forget that. I never will forget that look on Darian's face when he looked up upside down pineapple.
So is it Darian that's putting on the meetup? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's an annual. They had such a good time last year. They decided to make it an annual meetup.
Sweet.
And he's got this one in March, and then he's got another one in Garmisch in Germany.
Oh, now that would be fun.
Yeah.
That would definitely be fun. Guys, why do I think that today is Thursday? All day today, I thought today was Thursday. Today's Wednesday, right?
Right. Don't rush to Thursday. I'd be late for my live if it's Thursday.
Kevin, that's why our philosophy here on this channel is we embrace the hot mess, as you can see, and we are a drama-free zone. So it doesn't matter what you look like. We welcome you with open arms. Ain't that right, guys?
But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully get to meet some more new YouTubers that I haven't got to meet yet. I know I'm supposed to be meeting up with Holy Spirit Firefall and God's Girl Creations in March.
We okay. We were gonna start as soon as Livy got out of school. The day after, we were going to hit the road and not come back. We were going across Route 66 all the way to California, and then we were going to go down to Baja and go see the Salton Sea down there in California. But we have decided we are going to put that off for another year, save some money, and then go do it. Now we have decided we are just going to go travel, go sightseeing, and go do things all over. So you never know where you might find us.
Come to Canada.
Maybe. Nah, I don't know. Maybe.
Not that far.
Well, she's headed for Massachusetts.
Who was headed for Massachusetts?
I thought she was.
Mm, he thought you was headed for Massachusetts. Crystal?
Okay. Yes and no. So I was just talking with Livy about it today, and I know we are coming. We're planning on going to definitely 100% for sure. Kevin, I will be there. I just can't book my campsite until next month, until I got a few more weeks, and then I'll book my campsite 100% for sure. So I will be at M22. I will be there. I would love to take Olivia over to Massachusetts and New York, and then I have a childhood like bucket list. My bucket list was to be there. I want to go see Seaside, where like the Jersey Shore was performed and all, where the Jersey Shore was made and all that. Not so much the characters. I want to just go visit Seaside. It's a very pretty place. And then the hurricane came and wiped it all out, you know, and destroyed a lot of things. So I'm the type of person that when I see that, I like to see things done, you know, like I like to see things. How can I put it? I like to see after. I don't want to go there after a storm has wiped everything out. I want it to rebuild itself, kind of like Gatlinburg when they had the fires, Kenny. I didn't go when Gatlinburg had them fires. I waited for 2 years and then I went back after things were rebuilt, because my heart hurts when I see devastation like that. Like I feel bad for people, and I feel bad for the communities, and I feel bad for the mom and pop stores that were there and things like that. And I can't do devastation like that. It really hurts me to see those things. I'm a very emotional type of person. So when things are rebuilt, I like to go and give, you know, back into the communities. I like to go do the boardwalk and things like that. And I don't necessarily have to stay right on the Jersey Shore. I mean, I just want to really go see it. So I don't know. We've been talking about doing that. I talked about maybe just being a tourist in my own state. Why not travel all over Michigan? You know, I belong to plenty of campgrounds here with Outdoor Adventures. And I have the Coast to Coast, which I can get like super cheap campsites to camp at. So, and I get so much of it for free. So I might as well just utilize what I have. I have my own camper. Why not? You know? And then I've just thought about doing
Upper Andover, Michigan is beautiful.
Yeah, for sure. And my son graduates this coming year, in 2023. He will be a senior next year. So with that being said, when all my kids become a senior, I do the summer before, we take them. Now I might take them for 2 weeks, and we do a senior trip with them. So he gets to pick if he wants to go to Florida and see the Gulf Coast and the Florida Keys, I'll take him there. If he wants to go back out to Vegas, I'll take him back out to Vegas. If he wants to go over to New York and see where the Twin Towers stayed at one particular point in time, I will take him and do that stuff. And Roy and Becky, yes, you do, because I need to learn how to do. Maybe this summer you can help me put some solar up on my camper and get it ready to go, because next year, if things go well, we're going to be traveling a lot more. So yeah, no, it is. It's definitely definitely some things that I've been thinking about. Sorry, guys. Somebody had sent me something, so I needed to answer them.
Yeah. I understand.
And I'll be totally honest, as soon as Livy graduates, my dream is if anything was to happen to my parents, I will not live in Michigan no more. I will be moving out of state. That is wholeheartedly set in stone. My body cannot take the cold weather anymore. My back is pretty bad. My neck is pretty bad. I'm not fit to be having a surgery on my neck because my neck is that bad. So, and I refuse to get my back operated on anymore because I do have a failed back surgery.
It's understandable.
Just some scary stuff that I've been going on my whole life. Well, since 2013. And I don't really talk about it too much because it brings you down.
That's the year I graduated high school.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Give me just a minute.
It's hard to believe I've been out of high school 8 years already.
Oh, you're an old man.
Well, my dad and my age that I had when I was in school always told me, said, enjoy being young, because when
The
you
older,
get,
the older you get, the faster time flies.
when you get that, because they both told me, said that they said when you get our age, things is gonna start falling apart, and you're gonna wonder where time has gone.
Yep.
Congratulations, though.
Couldn't tell you how many years I've been out of high school. My kids have been out of high school for quite a while.
It's hard to believe this coming year, or this coming May of this year, I'll be out of college for 1 year already.
Myler. About a month older than you.
Yeah.
And my youngest will be 24 in March. It's hard to believe.
Man, I can't think tonight. What the heck is going on with myself? Okay, guys. I have been out of school for 26 years.
And my dad's been out a lot longer than that, hasn't he, Dad?
I've been out of school for 26 years, and I went to school in, let's see here. I've been out of the medical school for 13.
I've been out of college for 18 years this year, the second time. I went back in 2001 and graduated in 2004. Putting my clean dishes away so I can make dinner. Oops. I'll show that.
What are you showing, Michael Ann? What are you showing?
My dad's been out of
I don't think that's
school.
like.
My dad's been out of school 56 years.
Oh, wow. Wishy mouse. I had my first child when I was 21 years of age. I think. Hold on.
That's 10 years earlier than I had my first.
No, sorry, I was 23 when I had my first child.
I had my first one at 31 and my second one just before I turned 35.
I was 23, 27, and 29. Dang.
My hope was to be married by 30. And I was exactly 30 when I got married.
And this year I've been married 9 years to my husband. Whoop, whoop. We're moving up in the world.
Oh, this month it'll be I've been separated.
How many?
Still not. 21 years I've been separated this month. Still not divorced.
You know, never mind.
Are you
I'm not
faithful?
going to go there. That's a conversation that you and I can have privately.
Yeah. I got nothing to hide, but yeah, we can.
No. This is something. It has nothing to do with me or my or you. This has to do with some one of my children.
Dishes are put away. Finally. I was going to do a video doing dinner tonight, but I think I'm going to say, screw it. I'm just going to make dinner. Chat with my friends and make dinner.
Right. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it. Chat a video me making dinner another night. I gotta figure out another meal for this week. I've been for 2 days. I'm gonna make beef stroganoff. Oh, nice. What's on the burner? Creepers, kids. Slot more things on the burners. 3 days to try and get beef stroganoff made. I'm making it tonight. when I got all these clean dishes put away and I dirty some more.
Have a good one. Where are we staying?
Have a good night, Kevin. Thanks for coming in and celebrating and hanging out with us tonight. Celebrating. Jeez, I can't even talk.
We're celebrating
like-
the snow.
Yeah, celebrating our snowstorm.
Did you want to go read Victoria May Life Unfiltered coming up in 6 minutes?
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. That is not a problem.
Because I'll have to start heading that direction here shortly.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You all good in the hood.
Yeah, yeah, I heard that M21 was a blast last year.
It'll look like it. I'm so bummed the borders were closed.
Yeah, I will definitely be there for sure. I bet you can, Roy and Becky, because it's pretty open where you're at, correct? Hello, Robert Rockwell. Thanks for coming in.
Turnover. Storms by you, Roy and Becky. Be safe.
Be safe, Roy and Becky,
Yes, definitely.
as you're traveling.
Robert Rockwell said it's not snowing here. He only got about an inch last night. Yeah, it's been snowing here all day long. It's still snowing out. In fact, I need to go run the snowblower. Not
Anytime
looking
we've got
forward to
snow,
that.
we've only got a couple inches, but not today.
Right.
There's the link if you want to pin that to the top.
Okay,
It'll
hold
take
on.
a few minutes to the top to get through on StreamYard.
Okay, hold on. Okay, now that's pinned.
Well, I want to say thanks for having me.
Yeah, Kenny, it's been a while. I'm glad that you came in and hung out for a while, and
Yeah.
it was fun. Like, I miss just doing like a pop-up live, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I miss just hanging out with people, I guess I should
Yeah,
say.
I've been having a couple of pop-ups myself here lately, but at the times I usually have, they're usually real late at night, usually.
Adult root beer floats. Sounds tasty.
Good to see you too, White Witch.
Yes, White Witch. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us and being around. It was definitely great to chitter chat with everybody.
But I'm going to go ahead and head on over to Victoria's. And I see everybody over there.
All right, Kenny.
Have a good night.
We'll be over there in a few.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye, Kenny. So, alrighty, we're all gonna go over as soon as Victoria goes live here. Give me a minute, guys. I gotta get to her, do a Victoria May Wallace raid, and kind of go from there. I don't think she's live yet though.
Probably at 7.
Yeah, because I know Kenny's on there.
Yeah.
So. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Yes, Robert Rockwell, stay safe. And White Witch, I am 100% with you. I am ready for spring. Spring needs to spring real fast.
I have to catch up with you sometime, White Witch. V and I are planning Ontario meetup on ON22. So if you're interested, we'll be able to get some information to you.
Wait. What are you doing?
V and I are in the planning. We're planning on ON22. Like we had ON21 last September.
Make sure you send me that stuff.
Yeah. Send anybody in Ontario, and then if there's ones in Canada that are traveling this way, or some that are just across the border, that would be cool if they want to come. But we got tentative place and a couple tentative dates. We just have to pin things down, and then we'll be looking to send up more information. And you're on my list, Crystal.
Okay. Yeah, I think I can come over there and stay. I just have to have a negative COVID test. That's what it says. And then proof of my vaccination. So I can come. Now, on the other hand, my daughter's not vaccinated, so she won't be able to come with me.
Yep, that's the kicker in there. So. All right. Turn it down a little bit there. You get sauce stuff in there before you throw any more stuff in.
So.
In White Witch, there's a lot of crap going on up there.
Yeah, it's definitely, I don't know, it's just definitely.
I'm not going to get into it, but I feel for you.
Ottawa is the worst place right now, I bet. I don't really care myself for the snow. I mean, my mom and dad live here in Michigan, and my parents aren't getting any younger, so I really don't want to move very far away from them because I don't want to, if anything is to happen, I can't necessarily just jump right on a plane and run my rumpster, all the way back here,
That's me too. Like, I would love to go, opportunities to move other places, but my kids are here, and I don't want to be too far from them.
Yeah. I would just be afraid, like, if something happens to my dad, like if I go, okay, so if I go to Tennessee, for me to get to Tennessee is like an 8-hour drive. I can do that in a day.
Yeah.
Where if I was to move to like Las Vegas, it'd take me 3 days to get there. So it's just certain things that I'm like, do we do it? Do we not do it? Oh, I don't know.
Well, it's like I found my birth mother a decade ago
Really?
in Alberta, and that's almost 3 days travel for me, unless I fly, which is expensive. So. If I went out there, then it would take a long time to get back to my kids if anything happened. And,
Right.
you know, hope to be a grandma someday, and I don't want to be that far from my grandkids.
Right. I'm just waiting, guys, for Victoria to go on so we can rate her.
Oops, nope, got one ingredient. Okay, one more ingredient. Then it can go in the oven. Trying to ruin my Cuba shirt. I get a mustard stain. Now I get a spade sauce stain.
Hey, Michael Ann, what's Marshall's channel?
Melodramatic.
That's what I thought. Because I'm like, I can't remember I have to get a book and write stuff down because I can't freaking remember.
That's why I have a notebook for YouTube.
Who's half the time. Like I know names, but you know what I mean?
Channel, what their first name is, different from their channel.
White Witch says, "What's for dinner, Michael Ann?"
Beef stroganoff.
Mm.
Unfortunately, this recipe takes 2 hours, which is
I still got to make chili, so don't feel bad.
helps if I turn the burner off too. Well, that's an hour and 20 minutes, right? No. Okay. Come on, timer.
Now, see, I didn't even get a freaking thing for it.
60 and 60 is 120, right?
Yeah, 120. All righty. Victoria is live. The link is above in the comments over to the side here. Thank you guys all for coming in and hanging out and watching the beautiful snowfall outside. I really appreciate all of that. Michael Ann, thank you for being on our panel tonight. Everybody could go over and give Victoria May Wallace a DD raid. I greatly appreciate it all from each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in tonight. And everybody stay safe no matter where you're at. Don't go out unless you have to. Enjoy the beautiful snowfall, and we will for sure see you on the next live stream. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching and thanks for joining. Bye.
Bye-bye.